Today is 14 June 2018, and you know what that means? It means that the 2018 FIFA World Cup starts today. It's all going down in Russia, 32 teams, 64 matches, and one new world champion will be crowned. So why am I so excited about the Football World Cup? To explain this, I need to break it down into 3 points. Number one, my love for football. And when I say football, I mean soccer. Even though I'm from South Africa, I prefer calling it football, or in German, it's Fußball. To explain my love for football, I need to backtrack to when I was a lot younger. As a 5-year-old boy, one of the first magazines I ever received was a German football magazine called Kicker. And my grandfather gave it to me as a gift, and it was a special edition that covered the 1990 World Cup in Italy. Now, the World Cup in 1990 was won by Germany, but not a unified Germany. It was won by West Germany. West Germany beat Argentina 1-0. I remember this clearly. West Germany was awarded a penalty late in the game.
That came 6 minutes from the end. Voller brought down by Sensini. His goal ensured that West Germany finished as winners of the 1990 World Cup.
The players of that West Germany team became my heroes and helped me connect to my German heritage. Players like Jürgen Klinsmann, Rudi Völler, Lothar Matthäus, and also Andreas Brehme. Man, I remember back then, about a year or two later, I started playing football at school level, and those players kept inspiring me to improve my game, and that turned into a dream of wanting to become a professional footballer. A few years later, I had the rare opportunity of meeting two of my own football legends. For some reason, the German team came on a tour to South Africa, and the school that I attended for 12 years, the German school in Cape Town, organized for Rudi Völler to come and train our football team. He actually came to train our team, and he watched us play a practice game. And in that game, I remember I scored 3 goals, and I was ecstatic because I was playing in front of one of my all-time heroes. As part of that visit, the German team had a practice session at the Greenpoint Stadium that was open to the public, and I went to watch them play. And after that, there was an opportunity where I hustled and I managed to get Jürgen Klinsmann's autograph. And I still remember there were photos that were taken by the Cape Argus that I managed to get hold of afterwards. That moment of getting Jürgen Klinsmann's autograph and having Rudi Völler come and train our school team, those are 2 memories that I'll never forget. I ended up playing football for about 10 years at school and club level. The club I played for was Kampsbay FC, and I have so many happy memories. I enjoyed playing football, and that evolved into a dream of becoming a professional footballer. The dream eventually faded, and I stopped playing at around age 18. But my love for football has remained. So currently, while in Berlin, I had a look at one of the newspapers and I found this article where they highlight the 4 winning captains from when Germany won the World Cup, and that was, of course, 1954, 1974, 1990, and recently 2014. So reading that article and having a look at those pictures brought back some happy memories of back in the days when I read that first magazine that my grandfather gave me, and it also brings up a lot of emotions and happy memories of my relationship to football and following the World Cup over the years. And then obviously on the back you'll find a huge advert showing the current German team that will be competing in Russia, and you also see big billboards around Berlin, and the vibe is growing as we start this World Cup. Then number 2 is enjoying the football festivities. I was fortunate enough to be in Germany in the summer of 2006 when Germany hosted that World Cup. And even though I didn't get the chance to go watch any of the games live, I still watched them at public viewing locations and in restaurants and in cafes. And there was just such a positive vibe and energy. Everybody coming together and celebrating and cheering for their teams. Then in 2010, I got to experience the World Cup in South Africa. South Africa was the host of that World Cup, and I was at home in Cape Town. I managed to get tickets for 6 games. I watched 5 games in Cape Town, and I even did a road trip up with a friend to Port Elizabeth where we watched a Germany game. It was really special to experience that once-in-a-lifetime event at home in South Africa. And even though this World Cup, the 2018 one, is in Russia, I'm currently in Germany, I'm looking forward to experiencing the football fever in Europe. Because whenever there's a big tournament, whether it's the FIFA World Cup or the European Championship, both these tournaments happen every 4 years, and because of the overlap, you have a big tournament happening every 2 years, and it's just such a positive vibe and such a good energy, and especially in the European summer, it's a great time to be in Europe, and I'm really excited to experience it here in Berlin, and we're also heading down to Munich, and then we'll also be in Paris, so really looking forward to that. And then number 3 is national pride and unity. I love the way sport in general, and in this case football, brings people together in celebration. I think there's nothing wrong with a healthy dose of national pride. I'm very sad that South Africa didn't manage to qualify for this year's World Cup, but with German heritage, I will be supporting Germany. I'll also be supporting all the African teams, and then I also really like Iceland. Their supporters are just the best. So there we go, those are the 3 reasons why I'm really excited for this year's FIFA World Cup. I do want to acknowledge and mention some of the negative aspects and controversial topics. It's important to keep these in mind when it comes to events like the FIFA World Cup and other large sporting events. These of course include human rights issues, corruption and violence. Football certainly has changed since 1990. Back then it was more about fair play and sportsmanship, where these days for many it seems to be more about business, making money and winning at all costs. So that's a little bit unfortunate, but in this video I want to focus on the positive aspects, the unity, people coming together in celebration of the beautiful game. If you'll be watching the World Cup, I hope you enjoy it, all the action, all the goals, and I wish your team the best of luck. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see future videos, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I'm Sean Toomey, thanks for watching, wishing you an awesome day, and I'll chat to you soon. Cheers.